Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this Thursday night. The Semi-Auto Racing Association and the Button Box Super Series returns here to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network tonight for the SARA's JBM Racing 117 here at Lucas Oil Raceway. We're going to go to the playing of the national anthem when we come back. A lot of racing to come your way here at this half-mile track, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this Thursday night. It's the Button Box Super Series taken to the track here at Lucas Oil Raceway for 117 laps of half-mile super late model race action. JBM Racing 117, the sponsor. JBM Racing, the sponsor tonight for the 117 lap race here. Let's take a look at the information about Lucas Oil Raceway. A little over a half-mile track. 68 degrees in the air, 50% humidity, mostly cloudy, and a 68-degree matching track temperature down there. A lot of grip to be had here tonight at this wonderful track. We'll look to see these guys battle it out. Tonight's sponsors, the Button Box Shop, of course, the series sponsor, HydesPride.com, Dean's Satellite and Security, The Car Show, Dunleavy's Truck and Trailer Repair, Area 52 Designs, Callaway Investments, The Lions Club, Toxic Media Solutions, JBM Racing, and Tundra Super Late Models. And we're going to be joining us now as a representative of JVM Racing to talk a little bit about who they are, what they're doing, and why they're sponsoring. Joining me now is Devin Rogers. He runs the JVM sponsor on his car. How you doing tonight, Devin?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. So JVM Racing, while we got you here, tell us a little bit about it and how you're involved with them.
Basically, it's my cousin's race team that we race with in real life. I work on the crew, and that's just basically what I'm associated with.
All right. And is there a particular type of vehicles they run in JVM Racing?
Yeah, we run the Jeg series, and then a couple super SARA races, but mostly just the Jegs travel series.
Okay, wonderful. Sounds excellent. Is there any other words you'd like to say? That now that we got you on air, any shout outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, give a shout out to Matt for the amazing league that we're in. Sizzle Marine and Hal is also my other sponsors, so just give a shout out to them.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Devin, for the time to talk a little bit about JVM Racing, and hopefully the Sim Auto Racing Association and the Button Box Super Series puts on a great show for the sponsored race here tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Devin Rogers talking a little bit about the JVM Racing sponsor for tonight's JVM Racing 117 at Lucas Oil Raceway. Drivers are getting close to finishing up their hot laps, and they'll look to go down to the grid, and we can get you that action once they're finished with their hot laps. If you tuned in last week, week number 1, opening night at New Hampshire, came all the way down to the final turn, the final lap, and it was the final restart, I should say. Daniel Pope II called for jumping the restart, was pulled from victory lane, giving the victory to Derek Robinson in week number 1. What a way to start off a series with a little bit of drama, but, for the most part, everybody was in accordance, everybody understood, so no feelings that'll carry over this week into this race. It was just a good, hard-fought battle, a little miscommunication there. So we'll see if they come out and duplicate their efforts here at this wonderful track. And it looks like they're going to have about 4 more minutes, hot laps, just getting the drivers used to this track for the most part. A lot of them have been practicing here all throughout the week, getting ready for this race. And folks, if you don't know the Sim Auto Racing Association, they are one of the top short track leagues out on iRacing. They run open setups, which means they can adjust the car as much as you would be able to do so in real life, putting all the different adjustments down there compared to what they would call a fixed series, where it's just a setup that everybody uses the same setup, and the only thing you're allowed to change is like steering ratios. So for the most part, these drivers spend hours upon hours getting these cars dialed into the track, and they're just making sure they have their final adjustments in tune here tonight before they go to the grid. Race control providing them with adequate practice time here right before the race. There was a total of 51 qualifiers here tonight, and usually it's about 25 to 30 are taken into the feature. If you'd like to know more about race or Sim Racing Auto Association, you can find them on the web at racesara.com. If you'd like to know more about the Button Box Shop, folks, check them out on Facebook. The Button Box Shop, providing some great hardware for anybody out there, whether you're a sim racer, sim flight simulator pilot. They make a lot of custom button boxes, and that's just exactly what it is. It's a little box that hooks into your computer via USB, and it has a lot of different buttons that you can program, some software to come with it you can program, and tell them exactly what you want those buttons to do. And a lot of the drivers, to get the full sim racing experience, will purchase one of these and be able to use them. You can find the Button Box Shop out on Facebook, folks. That's where you want to take a look. Charlie Kuzma is the person you want to talk to, so make sure you check them out. If you'd like to know more about the Digital Forge lineup and what we've got, and some past race articles are out there as well, you can find us on the web, forgebroadcasting.com. Make sure you head over to Facebook as well and give us a like there. Just facebook.com/Digital Forge Broadcasting. And just about a minute and a half remaining here for hot laps before we look to get down to the grid. Again, a couple of drivers to keep an eye on here tonight. Derek Robinson, week number 1 winner, the number 8 machine, will be one to watch out for, as well as Bill Martin. He's really good at short tracks. A couple other drivers, Joe Schaefer Jr. last Last series that we broadcasted was the champion. And that was the GM Parts Expert Super Late Model Series. And it looks like now that Hot Lap has come to a close, we'll be able to move down to the grid and get you tonight's lineup here as they sit on the grid. So on the pole here tonight, it is the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin with a 20.8 qualifying time to the outside. The number 02 of Jeremy Allen. The number 6 of Joe Schaefer Jr. will be to the inside of row number 2. The 62 of Cody McCauley to the outside. Inside of row number 3, rounding out your top 5, the number 63 of Hunter Combs. To the outside, the number 33 of Matt Rolfe. Inside of row number 4, the number 37 of Tim Bills will have the 39 of Bill Martin to the outside. David Krikorian, the number 66 machine, will be inside of row number 5. Rounding out your top 10 is the number 87 of Derek Holzhausen. Looking on back, Derek Cash, Daniel Williamson, Trevor Edwards, Thomas Hazard, Josh Berry, Joshua Hart, Paul Fugit, Michael German, Wendell Stratton, Ian Lane, Clay Snyder, John Ouellette, Jordan Erickson, Scott Dunlap, Travis Warling, Michael Baxter, Brandon Wilkinson, Craig Bontrager, Richie Davidowitz, and Matthew Eddy. Devin Rogers, Mark Royer, Derek Robinson starting shotgun on the field. That is your 33-car field here at Lucas Oil this Thursday night. Drivers begin making their way out on the track for the first of a 2-lap pace. And again tonight, the Button Box Super Series race here at race number 2 at Lucas Oil Raceway, sponsored by JVM Racing for the JVM Racing 117. As they make their way around, the Mustang iRacing pace car will be looking to head into the pits. Pace cars in before turn number 3. We're ready to go racing here at Lucas Oil off of turn 4. They're going to be getting the green flag. Flagman ready to give the signal. Ladies and gentlemen, week number 2. Here we go. Green flag flies. As we take a look, the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin with a 3/10 of a second lead coming off of turn number 2 here on lap number 2. On the move is the 02 of Jeremy Allen. He's looking to catch the number 7 machine just ahead. Cody McCauley back there in third. Joe Schaefer Jr. looking to the inside as they fire off of turn 4 into the front stretch to lap number 3. The number 6 of Joe Schaefer Jr. in 4th position. The 63 of Hunter Combs back in 5th. Here comes Jeremy Allen looking to the inside. Will he take a dive underneath? No, he won't. Passing opportunities limited here at Lucas Oil. Double wide action back with Bill Martin. First caution flag comes out heading into lap number 4. And it looks like it's the number 94 of Daniel Williamson involved in this one. Let's go back and take a look. The incident is going to come off of turn number 2 in the backstretch, following the 94 of Williamson. And it looks looks like possibly, I call that one a netcode bump there from the number 5 machine. And the number 5 being Thomas Hazard. Normally, Matt Rolfe runs the number 5. He gave it up for the number 33 this week. And as you can see, the 94 of Daniel Williamson, just a little bit of spin action there into the third turn. He'll get it turned around. Does have a little bit of damage on the car. The mellow yellow machine will get spun around there and rejoin the field. And again, tonight, week number 2, JVM Racing 117 here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Part of the Button Box Shop Super Series. Super late models on the track. And we see the 81 of John Ouellette getting the wave around the pace car. We'll get back on the lead lap. Currently 2 drivers 1 lap down or more, and that is the number 3 of Clay Snyder and the number 2 of Scott Dunlap. Also want to give a special shout out, ladies and gentlemen, tonight to Ryan Eckstein of Eckstein Cameras, providing the great camera action, really showcasing the intensity down here on the tracks. It's always a pleasure to be able to have Eckstein Cameras on board when we show you our broadcast, taking it that much closer to the drivers and their machines. So here's a look at your current running top 5. Darrell Hamlin, Jeremy Allen, Cody McCauley, Joe Schaefer, and Hunter Combs. The Mustang iRacing pace car makes its way into the front stretch. Should see the lights come off this time by. Cars begin bunching up ahead of time. We got the 1-to-go signal from the flag stand as the pace car heads into turn number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, are ready to go back racing. Lap number 9 is when we'll see the green flag. Pace car will make its way down pit road right before turn number 3. And it will be the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin setting the pace back to green. There goes the pace car. Into turn number 4 as they make their way to the front stretch. Watch the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin get on the throttle. Here we go. Flags in the air. Green flag flies. Turn number 1, we've got a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. The 02 of Jeremy Allen has passed the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin out of turn number 2 in the backstretch. He pulls away to over a 1/10 of a second lead before turn number 3. Here comes Joe Schaefer Jr. back in 3rd. Cody McCauley in 4th. Matt Rolfe now making his way into the top 5 as we head into lap number 11. They continue to battle it out. Bill Martin, number 39 machine, top 3 finisher in week number 1. Looking to the inside of Rolfe down the backstretch. David Krikorian, keep an eye on this 66 Exalta machine as he's passing the 37 of, appears to be Tim Bills coming off of turn number 4. Bills in the H&H Sign and Supply machine. Here goes Bill Martin. He's looking to the inside of Rolfe and McCauley at the same time. Coming off turn number 2, he's going to be side by side with the 33 of Matt Rolfe. Dives it underneath in turn number 3. Trying to edge out Rolfe here, coming off of turn 4. Here comes Bill Martin. He had a nose, but it was Rolfe on the high side that had the momentum. They continue to struggle it out in turn number 2. Martin trying to get around the 33. Little wiggle action out of turn 2. Rolfe will go back and hold on to 5th position. Bill Martin has to settle up behind him. Will still continue to look to the inside. If there's any driver in this series, folks, to keep an eye on, it is the 39 of Bill Martin. He runs a lot of unorthodox lines where every driver opposite. Point taken at Oxford Plains. We see this guy, the only driver really to run the outside groove and make it work was the 39 of Bill Martin. And here tonight, looking just outside the top 5, continuing to follow the 33 of Matt Rolfe. He's going to look to the inside yet again. Little side-by-side action with last week's winner, Derek Robinson, Trevor Edwards going at it. Robinson will pass by Edwards, moving up into 13th position. Back up to front to the race lead. 0-2 of Jeremy Allen, still holding on to about a quarter-second lead over the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin. Total of 8 laps led for the 0-2. Caution flag's going to come out, and it looks like the 94 of Williamson involved in this one yet again. As we watch the 94, a little battle right there with the 81 of John Ouellette to the inside. Right behind the 36 of Royer. And a self spin off of turn number 2. And he'll just go for a spin in the backstretch yet again. About the same position we saw last time. And of course, last time it was what we call ghosting contact here in the sim racing world, or netcode glitch. That got the 94 around, and this time it was just a little bit of overdrive coming off of turn number 2. Of course, a lot of the drivers getting off of pit road. Of course, as we look down on the field, there is the JBM Racing Machine, tonight's sponsor. For the JBM Racing 117. Here's a look at your current race summary, folks. Jeremy Allen, the top of the field, 12 laps led in total so far. One lead change, and that was Allen over Hamlin. Appears to be a little bit of struggle there from the 49 machine. I believe that is Craig Bontrager waiting for the field to come back around. Current running top 5, folks: Jeremy Allen, Darrell Hamlin, Joe Schaefer Jr., Cody McCauley, and Matt Rolfe. And again, tonight's sponsors: the Button Box Shop is the series sponsor, HeisPride.com. Dean Satellite Security, The Car Show, Dunleavy's Truck and Trailer Repair, Area 52 Designs, Callaway Investments, The Lions Club, Toxic Media Solutions, JBM Racing, and Tundra Super Late Models. And of course, a special shout out to Ryan X9 of X9 Cameras. Pace car will head into the pits as it does now before turn number 3. Jeremy Allen has the pace coming off of turn number 4. We'll be back green on lap number 23. Here we go. As they make their way off, Hamlin to the outside. Gets on the throttle. Here we go. Green flag flies. into turn number 1 on lap number 24. Jeremy Allen pulls away to a 4/10 of a second lead over the number 6 of Joe Schaefer Jr., who is now looking to get away from the pack. Back behind him, Darrell Hamlin has fallen back just a little bit, and a caution flag's going to fly. Like Richie Davidowitz came into this one, so we're going to go back and follow the 59 machine. As we follow the 59 of Richie Davidowitz. So the caution flag had come out. Right about there, folks. A little bit of contact between the Kodak 47 of Wendell Stratton. Davidowitz got involved as well, and the 95 will all go for a spin in the backstretch. The 95, Joshua Hart. Minimal damage or minimal contact between the drivers, just enough to get them spun around. And that will bring out the third caution flag of the night. Into lap number 27 of the JVM Racing 117 here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Total of 18 laps led for your race leader, the 02 of Jeremy Allen. Making his way around the track, Jeremy Allen, one of the newcomers here to the Button Box Super Series. And if you haven't done so, folks, make sure you check out the Button Box shop out there on Facebook. Charlie Kuzma would be very much appreciative. Puts a lot of hard work into those little button box that he designs. I can tell you right now, folks, a lot of these drivers out here definitely have one of those gadgets. So we'll show you the race summary here on lap number 28. Jeremy Allen still in front of the field. 27 laps complete, 1 lead change, 3 total cautions. Your current running top 5 is Allen, Schaefer, Hamlin, McCauley, and Martin. Pushing a few other drivers that we've seen run up in the top 5. Hamlin, of course, was starting to the outside the last restart after the second caution flag. This time he'll be inside of row number 2. As we take a look down from the flag stand, the 1-to-go signal will be back green on lap number 30. Lights come off the Mustang iRacing pace car as they head into turns 1 and 2. Jeremy Allen once again had the pace coming off of turn number 4. Question is, Joe Schaefer Jr., known for solid restarts, will we see the number 6 take over the race and give us our second lead change of the night? We'll find out momentarily, folks, as the pace car makes its way into the pits before turn number 3. As they work their way through the fourth turn, ready to get on the gas as they come through turn number 4 into the front stretch. Green flag flies. We're back to the race on lap 30. Looks like Jeremy Allen is going to hold on to the race lead this time by Joe Schaefer Jr. just about a quarter second behind him. Side-by-side battle for third as we see the number 7 of Hamlin trying to work the inside of the 62 of McCauley. McCauley to the high side, as well as that 50 machine of Derek Cash. Back behind him, the 39 of Bill Martin in 6th position. Matt Rolfe, Hunter Combs. Seeing a little side-by-side action. Rolfe now working his way up towards Tim Bills, who's up there in 7th position. Nothing doing yet. He's battling right now for 8th, and Martin's up into the wall. Oh my, that was a nasty one, folks, in the backstretch. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that one. The number 50 of Derek Cash checked up a little bit to avoid it. And as we follow Derek Cash to the high side, Hamlin. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a bump from Hamlin right to the back. Bill Martin trying to go up in the wall to avoid the contact. Tim Bills right there has got a front row seat as Derek Cash goes for a little bit of a spin right around Bills. Derek Robinson slams on the brakes. He's going to go for a waltz there underneath him. Krikorian's going to meet the wall head on up to the high side. And like a rock in a moving stream, and contact. Nothing really you can do but sit on the brake and pray that nobody hits you when you're in that situation. Considering the 50 there of Derek Cash, Thomas Hazard will be to the outside. The number 90 machine making the contact there with Krikorian. Of course, Derek Cash will be back around 22nd position, resulting that incident. Into lap number 36, Jeremy Allen. Total of 27 laps led here now in the race. Joe Schaefer Jr. will be starting to the outside yet again. He was falling about a quarter second behind the 02 machine. Matt Rolfe back to 6th position, was as low as about 9th. Come off the pace car. It'll be about 80 laps to go when we get the green flag. Jeremy Allen once again to set that pace going back to green into lap number 38. Schaefer Jr. to the outside. Bill Martin, Cody McCauley, your front four. Stays atop of the field, and again to a quarter-second lead over Joe Schaefer Jr. It looks like he's getting even further ahead. McCauley back in 3rd, Martin in 4th. Martin looking to the inside of McCauley. Caution flag comes out, and it looks like the 47 of Wendell Stratton will go for a spin. Let's go back and take a look. gets to the high side. Stratton running the extreme low line. Looks like he's going to get a little bit of an apron. And right there, he's going to have a little bit of contact with Mark Royer. Sparks are going to fly off the right side of the 36 machine as he tagged the wall, and right around him will go the 47 of Wendell Stratton. And of course, you see the contact there amongst other drivers. Clay Snyder getting into Paul Fugit there. And it looks like we're going to see Ian Lane, I believe, getting a wave around the pace car. Of course, the areas the drivers are hitting on the wall, not part of the safer barrier, as you would see in the turns. That extra layer of protection minimizes damage and impact for the drivers as well. Drivers who race here on the actual track and anywhere will tell you that that safer barrier definitely a great invention to minimize injury. Currently running in 11th position, Derek Holtzhausen amongst Devin Rogers as well. Two of the drivers who started pretty far back in the field tonight and have hard charged their way up into the top 10. Of course, Holtzhausen back in 11th, just one position outside of the top 10. Lights off the pace car. It'll be flat 45 when we get the green flag. Jeremy Allen still in the front of the field. Pace car heads into the pits. Here we go. Into the fourth turn. Flag man throws the green flag. We're back to the race. Lap 45. A second lead by Jeremy Allen, and another caution flags coming out in contact there between Fugit and Williamson. And Williamson with a lot of damage. The third caution tonight that we've seen the 94 involved in. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, wow. And Darrell Hamlin coming down right into the side of Daniel Williamson there, heading into the turn. We'll go back and dial this one up for you because I'm sure everybody wants to see exactly what happened there. turn 4 in the front stretch. And I'm not sure. Wow. You would never want to call a incident intentional without knowing the premise if there's any history amongst the drivers. But when you look at something like that, the only other explanation is maybe Hamlin was looking to dive his car down underneath in turn 1, but nevertheless, number 94 of Daniel Williamson will get a lot of damage resulted in this. Paul Fugit, of course, having the contact as well. Here's a look at your race summary, folks. Jeremy Allen in front of the field. Total of 40 laps led, now going to be 41 as he crosses the start-finish line into lap number 50. So it'll be a total of 49 laps complete, 1 lead change, 6 total cautions. Current top 5 running order: Allen, Schaefer, McCauley, Martin, and Rolfe. And again, another shout out to tonight's sponsors, the Button Box Shop, for their sponsor of the series, HydesPride.com, Dean Satellite Security, The Car Show, Dunleavy's Truck and Trailer Repair, Area 52 Designs, Callaway Investments, The Lions Club, Toxic Media Solutions, JVM Racing, and Tundra Super Late Models. And as always, a shout out to Ryan Eckstein of Eckstein Cameras for the great camera work we got to see here and Lucas Oil this Thursday night so far. Lights come off the pace car on lap 51. Another opportunity for Schaefer Jr. to test his restart ability on the outside. Plenty of grip with the track temperature being about 68 degrees at the start of this race. As we see the pace car head down pit road. Flagman ready to give the green flag as he comes out to the stand. And as they come off 4, he waves it. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. And we got somebody spinning in the backstretch. No yellow flag until now. We'll spin out of it, and it looked like Devin Rogers was involved in this one. A lot of damage on that car. So as we watch the restart, Matthew Eddy will be to the inside of Devin Rogers. Rogers to the outside. Of course, Rogers again tonight starting outside the top 30, working his way back in the top 10. And he just tags the wall coming off of turn number 2, and around goes the 21. John Ouellette, the 81, will go with him. And there's a hard hit right there on the inside wall. And you can see the car having a lot of damage. And again, we'll receive another contact point as he tags the inside wall yet again. So, folks, we are going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more race action for you here this Thursday night for the Button Box Shop Super Series here at Lucas Oil Raceway.
Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway today, everyone. My name's Jerry Caldwell. I'm general manager here at Bristol, and we are certainly excited to have you. We've got some big news that we're announcing today. May of 2017, some exciting things happening. First time we've done something like this in quite a while here at Bristol. So take a look at the video and we'll come back.
Bristol. It's the world's fastest half mile, often called the last great Coliseum. And now, it's home to the U.S. Nationals of short track racing. Your favorite short track superstars come to Thunder Valley from 6 of your favorite short track divisions. Three tiers of late models are included as they take to the high banks. It's coming, May 2017. Bristol, now home to the U.S. Nationals of short track racing. Dreams will become reality.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting times in May 2017. That's May 19th through the 21st, 2017. The U.S. Nationals of Short Track Racing right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We're so excited to welcome SARA and Cars, Southern Super Series, and all the racers and fans who are going to come join us for that. You're not going to want to miss it. This is going to be history in the making. We're going to reserve 3 spots, guaranteed provisionals for some of the NASCAR Cup guys. This will be the first time ever that we've had all these series together. Front-wheel drives, the modifieds, the pro late models, street stocks will join the super late models and the late model stocks. It's going to be a great weekend. You're going to want to come out and join us right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Give us a call if you have questions, want more information. That'll be 423-BRISTOL, or you can visit us at bristolmotorspeedway.com.
Welcome back to Lucas Oil Raceway this Thursday night for the Button Box Super Series, folks. I'm Dustin Caldwell. Some Auto Racing Association taking place. And back under the green, heading into lap number 62, Jeremy Allen. Top of the field, a total of 53 laps led here tonight. Joe Schaefer Jr. about 0.3 of a second back behind him. Cody McCauley been sitting in third. In a solid position, Bill Martin back in fourth, was able to get around the 33 of Matt Rolfe. Jordan Erickson, Tim Bills had a little battle as they came back to green with the 45, now in sixth position. Derek Cash looking to work his way through the field as he looks to the inside of Hunter Combs. Coming off turn number 4, the number 50 involved in a caution here tonight. Looking to rally the car back. Combs and Holzhausen with a little bit of a battle going on, and Cash looking a little loose coming off of turn 2. Wobbly right there, folks. And the number 50 of Derek Cash will save it. Thomas Hazard on the move as well. Back in 14th as we watch Cash come off turn 2 behind Combs. That time looked a little more solid. Wendell Stratton on the move after being involved in a caution to the inside of Scott Dunlap. The battle for 20th. Stratton running the apron there in turn 4. Will lose out on the low side there to the number 2 of Scott Dunlap. Back up to the race lead, the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen. And Joe Schaefer Jr., who has now closed the gap under 0.2 of a second, coming across the start-finish line into lap number 67. It'll be 50 laps to go the next time by. And a caution flag's going to come out. See a slow-moving Travis Warling there off of turn 4. Let's go back and take a look. As we follow the 90 of Warling around. Warling will not be the cause of it. It just happened to be moving a little slower than the pace. Looks like Devin Rogers is going to get a wave around the pace car. Rogers will gain a lap back this time by currently running in 24th position. Mark Royer as well will receive a lap back. He'll still be 1 lap down. Rogers will return to the lead lap. Again, folks, the Button Box Shop Super Series, the Super Late Model Series, 12 weeks in total this spring season. Next week, we'll be at Iowa for the Iowa Lions Foundation 100. That's coming up Thursday, February 9th. In 2 weeks, it'll be the Dean Satellite and Security Sobo 150 at South Boston Speedway. And the last race in February will be the Car Show Stafford 125 at Stafford Motor Speedway, and that'll be on February 23rd. Lights to come off the pace car this time by. We should be back green on lap number 74. Jeremy Allen with a total of 64 laps led, coming back to this green flag. Pace car will make its way down pit road before turn number 3. Schaefer Jr. to the outside, Martin and Rolf, your front 4. Pace car heads into the pits. As they work their way off of turn number 4. Into the front stretch, green flag flies, we're back to the race, lap 74. And with a sleight of hand, you got to see a couple of different camera angles, not meant for a broadcast, but there you have it. That's a little arcade view for you there, folks. Call it an Easter egg, if you will. One of the rarities you'll get to see here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. Off of turn 4 into the front stretch into lap 76 goes the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen. Schaefer Jr. still following behind, about a quarter of a second behind him. Caution flag is going to come out, and Hunter Combs is going to go for a spin. Matthew Eddy to the inside, Hazard behind Combs, Combs behind Cash. Bill's just ahead of Derek Cash. Near three-wide action coming off turn 4. Combs right down there. He's going to self-inflict himself here on the 88 off of Matthew Eddy's front right quarter panel. Little bumper-to-bumper action there, and we're going to see the 63 save it. Little dirt track drifting here. Nice check up there by the 59 at Davidowitz, as well as Hamlin and Ouellette. Fugit will come to the inside of Ouellette as Hunter Combs spins out into the infield. So the night getting a little bit easier here for the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen. 69 laps led. At 77 laps complete. The only lead change on the night was when Jeremy Allen passed Darrell Hamlin for the race lead. Travis Warling receiving a wave around there. Nine total cautions here tonight. Current top 5 running order: Allen, Schaefer, Rolfe, Martin, and Erickson. And here a little bit of fuel save there from the 0-2 of Allen. As we take you down on board, we'll ride a lap here. There you have it. Your race leader doing a little fuel conservation, given the fact of the 9 cautions here tonight, putting them out on the track longer than they would have liked. As they cross the start-finish line into lap 81, the one-to-go signal from the flag stands. The lights come off the pace car in turn 1. We're going to be back green on lap number 82. Getting close to the 30 laps to go mark. We see Mark Royer in the backstretch ahead of the field. He's got to get on it. Pace car will make its way down pit road. There it goes. As they work their way off of turn 4, it is Allen and Schaefer up front. On the gas they go. Green flag flies. We're back to the race on lap 82. Up in the wall goes Tim Bills in turn 1. And a lot of cars receiving damage there. Tim Bills will have a lot of damage as well. Here's the restart. Bills to the inside of Holzhausen, and whoa! There's what's going to cause a major checkup there. And Bill Martin trying to get back down to the lower groove. Cash off the track on the apron as he crosses Lucas Oil sign. Martin comes down into the side of Bills. Bills into the side of Cash. Bills will go around back up the track right in front of Holzhausen, and he'll get out of the way in time. Holzhausen will sneak by. A little bit of three-wide action there, and it looks like, ouch. A heavy hit there by Matthew Eddy into the side of Tim Bills. Scott Dunlap will be involved as well. Darrell Hamlin's going to lock up the brakes and go sideways. And Hamlin will barely avoid contact, but looks like Dunlap will have contact with Hamlin. And that will put cautions into the double digits here at Lucas Oil. A rarity amongst this league, folks, remind you. And it looks like Travis Warling's going to get another lap back as he passes the pace car out of turn 4. And again, next week's race, moving out of Indiana, heading over to Iowa for the Iowa Lions Foundation 100 at Iowa Speedway. Be broadcasting that next Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to mark that one down on your calendars. And if at any point, folks, that you're watching out here, check out our YouTube channel. If you like what we got, make sure you hit subscribe, that'll keep you in the know as to when we go live. We have Twitter and Facebook as well, where we do broadcast our Facebook races, as well as Twitch TV. So however you're getting us this Thursday night, do appreciate the viewership. But also you can share the videos. The events ahead of time will have countdown timers on them. So if there's a race like next week, you want to watch the Iowa Lions Foundation, if you hit subscribe, you can also share the video link with your Google Plus friends as well, maximizing the effort to keep you in the know and to put it on your calendar as a reminder that this is a race you want to watch. So as we see the pace car cross the start-finish line, the lights will come off. We'll be back green with 30 laps remaining. Pace car looking to head towards pit road this time by. Here we go, ready to go back green. Green flag flies, we're back to the race. 30 to go. On the move to the inside of Cody McCauley, back behind Jordan Erickson. And of course, the last restart before this one, we saw Erickson and Martin have a little bit of contact coming off into the front stretch off turn 4. Rolf looking to the inside of McCauley. McCauley's going to win the battle across the start-finish line. He's still to the high side of the 33 of Rolf, but it looks like Rolf wins the battle off of turn 2. Matt Rolf now looking in 4th position. McCauley fires back to the outside in turn 3. It's a little bit of give and take between the two drivers, running two different lines. A little apron action for the 33 is going to slow up Rolf. And McCauley now into 4th position. Trevor Edwards back in 6, looking to climb his way towards that 33. Holzhausen trying to get up towards Cash. Here comes Hazard. John Ouellette, the 81, back there behind Thomas Hazard. Davidowitz has a little side-by-side battle here as we now see the 8 of Derek Robinson looking to the inside of Bill Martin. Robinson, the week 1 winner last week at New Hampshire, looking to duplicate a little bit of effort. Check-up action, nearly forcing 3 wide there in turn 4. Derek Robinson now moving into 12th position. Back up front as we follow the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen, 84 laps led here for the machine, as he works his way into turn 4 towards the front stretch into lap number 94. 85 now led for Allen. Holding on to a 2/10 of a second lead, pushing towards the quarter second over Schaefer Jr. Schaefer Jr. is going to go for a little apron action, looking to pick up some real estate on the 0-2. Nothing doing. He's going to still be about 2/10 of a second back behind him, but he is trying to run him down, folks. Time is running out. It's about close to the 20-lap mark. Erickson has McCauley and Rolfe back behind him. Rolfe looking to the inside again of Cody McCauley. He's going to dive it underneath down towards the apron in turns 3 and 4. Trying to split the difference. McCauley to the high side will have the momentum off of turn 4 into lap 96 in the 62 of Cody McCauley. Holding on to 4th position. Caution flag comes out again. And Darrell Hamlin, repeat offender here for the cautions tonight. Let's go back and see what happened. Thomas Hazard looking to the inside of Hamlin. And this may do it right here. Hazard climbing the track just a little bit, and it's a fight for the same line. Looked like it was more Hazard than Hamlin. Hamlin was coming down just a little bit, but I believe Hazard went right up into the side of Hamlin, spinning out the 7 of Darrell Hamlin. And knowing Darrell Hamlin, I don't think he's going to forget that one. Ian Lane going to receive a wave around on the pace car. Ironically, the 98 will receive a wave around on lap 98. Damage report this late in the race here with less than 20 to go, folks. We do see Clay Snyder, Joshua Hart, Daniel Williamson, Scott Dunlap, Tim Bills, Devin Rogers have bowed out of the race. Still sitting on pit road, Josh Berry, David Krikorian, Wendell Stratton. Few of the drivers down there. It does look like Michael Baxter's going to return to the track. And again, the fuel conservation on that Ford EcoBoost by the 02 of Jeremy Allen. This is where he hopes his car has a little bit of EcoBoost and prolong the fuel mileage to get him across the start-finish line on that final lap. Into triple digits now, folks. Let's take a look at the race summary. One lead change here tonight, 11 total cautions, 99 laps complete. Running top 5, Allen, Schaefer, Erickson, McCauley, and Rolfe. into lap 101. 17 laps to go. Lights come off the pace car. Jeremy Allen fighting fuel conservation at this point. The top 8 drivers have not been down pit road. Schaefer to the outside. Erickson, McCauley, your front 4. Pace car heads into the pits. As they work their way through turn number 4 towards the front stretch, it will be Allen setting that pace. Off of turn 4. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. 102. And it's a big pile up in the backstretch. Looked like a backstretch viewing party there. Somebody has got to bring the check mix, and it looks like Hunter Combs will commit a party foul. Heavy damage on that 63. Let's go back and take a look. And Jordan Erickson looking to be involved with Trevor Edwards. Derek Cash going to go sliding by the inside. Hunter Combs says no need for contact with cars. Let's go right for the wall. Apparently had a little bit of vendetta with the inside wall. So we'll go back and take a look at Erickson's car here. Here's the restart as Erickson was to the inside of McCauley. And of course, Erickson tonight with some aggressive restarts. He makes contact with Schaefer to get around him. Schaefer's going to work back to the inside. And a little bumping and bruising right there from Schaefer sends the 45 machine up in the wall in Ouellette. Definitely some frustration there. By way of one pit cone, taking one for the team. Erickson will be down on pit road. And I don't think we're going to see the 45 return here tonight. Again, on the restarts, we saw the one cause the caution with Tim Bills as Erickson and Bill Martin had got into it right in the front stretch. And similar to that situation we just watched, Erickson and Schaefer get a little contact before turn 1. And of course, Joe Schaefer will be relegated through that back to about 17th position. He's sitting down on pit road. Tough night there for Joe Schaefer, who had been running in second position all night long. Right behind this guy right here, the 02 of Jeremy Allen. Now we'll see Matt Rolfe come up to second position. McCauley will still be back in third. Derek Robinson, last week's winner, now in fourth. Lights come off the pace car. It'll be 10 laps to go when we get the green flag here at Lucas Oil Raceway, week number 2 in the Button Box Super Series, the super late models for the Sim Auto Racing Association, here tonight for the JBM Racing 117. Into the backstretch. Pace cars into the pits. Allen and Rolfe make their way through turns 3 and 4. Here they come into the front stretch. Green flag flies. 10 laps to go. And Jeremy Allen with a successful restart, 9 laps to go, has upwards towards 9/10 of a second lead over Cody McCauley. But look at the battle between Davidowitz and Rolfe, Hazard and Robinson. A 4-car battle here. Davidowitz to the inside of Rolfe off turn 4. 8 laps to go here at Lucas Oil. Robinson right behind Davidowitz to the inside of Hazard, the number 8 machine. Trying to make something work here. He's got a roadblock right in front of him. Will he look to the inside of Davidowitz? Hazard to the high side behind Rolfe. Slow car ahead. McCauley slowing up. Not sure what happened there with his car, but it looks like Davidowitz is going to pitch Rolfe on it. And this may be all she wrote here at Lucas Oil as a caution flag comes out late in the race. Derek Cash with the heavy damage on his car. And folks, I'm not sure we're going to see a restart here tonight. If we do, we'll be having a green-white checker. Let's go back and take a look at the number 50 of Derek Cash. To the inside of Darrell Hamlin, Derek Cash will tag the 7 of Hamlin, and they both will run themselves down to the inside wall here in the front stretch. Call AAA, they'll need some insurance. And they'll tag the inside wall, and that will be your final caution on the night right there, folks. So we'll have to see how this will play out. Typically, during a caution, it's 4 laps. 4 to 5 laps can be shaved off the count. And I tell you what, folks, I never thought I would have the opportunity to say this in all my broadcasting here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network, but Sim Auto Racing Association tonight tying the most cautions we've had during any broadcast. And tonight definitely a off night for the league. Total of 13 cautions here tonight. 1 lead change. And it's been all the 0-2 there of Jeremy Allen. So it's Allen, McCauley, Rolfe, Davidowitz, and Hazard, your front 5. So it looks like we will get a green-white checkered here tonight. Expecting to see the lights come off the Mustang iRacing pace car this time around with 2 to go. And it'll be a white flag when we get the final green flag of the night. McCauley will have a chance at an upset. Allen has been on point since he's been up front. Lights to come off the pace car this time by. It will be a green-white checkered here at Lucas Oil Raceway. 2 weeks into the series, and the drama continues to unfold for the Button Box Shop Super Series. Pace car into the pits for the final time tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your final restart at Lucas Oil Raceway this Thursday night. McCauley to the outside of Allen as they come off of turn 4. Here they go. Green, white, checkered. One more lap to go for Jeremy Allen. He's got a 3/10 of a second lead into the backstretch. Matt Rolfe trying to dig the field on Cody McCauley. Not going to be able to do it. Off of turn number 4 into the front stretch. Your winner tonight, the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen. And I think Davidowitz may have edged out McCauley there at the line. We'll have to go back and catch that one. There's the fireworks in the air off of turn number 3. And there is your winner right there, folks. And a very happy Jeremy Allen this Thursday night. Give you the final race summary, folks. Out of the 117 completed, 1 lead change, 13 total cautions. Bring up the race results for you, and it was Davidowitz did edge out McCauley right at the line. Heck of a job done there by that 59 machine. As we look to get some driver interviews for you now, we're going to be joined by the number 62 of Cody McCauley to talk about his race here tonight. Hard-fought battle out there on the track here tonight, but you're able to bring that Austin Designs machine to a third-place finish. And you and Davidowitz had a nice little battle right there at the end. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we had a really good car tonight. Not the best car we've ever brought to this racetrack, but it wasn't bad by no means. Got a bunch of brakes there, got caught up in a rate there late, kind of tore the car up, but it is what it is. It's racing. Me and Richie had a good run there at the end. That was a heck of a race. I wish I could have held on to second, but it was definitely fun. A great night for everybody.
Is there any thanks or shout outs you'd like to give for your third place finish here tonight?
Absolutely. I got to thank everybody at Cody McCauley Racing. Special shout out to Troy Link, keeping me out of everything tonight. Pruitt Team Realty for coming on as a sponsor for this race, and Austin Designs.
All right. Well, congratulations on the third place finish here tonight. We look forward to seeing more action out of the 62 machine next week at Iowa.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, folks, we're going to be joined now by the number 59 of Richie Davidowitz, making a heck of a job to come back and fire that car back around the number 62 of Cody McCauley to finish in a runner-up slot here tonight, taking the Davis Technologies machine to that runner-up slot. Tell us a little bit about your battle there at the end, Richie.
The end, it was just pretty crazy. Everybody was, I guess, very aggressive, you could say, simply put. So I was just trying to hang on, pick the right lanes, and try to stay away from all the carnage.
Well, heck of a job done here tonight. Is there any thanks or shout-outs you want to give for your runner-up finish at Lucas Oil?
I gotta give a big thank you to the team. Didn't think I was gonna race today. I had to use a provisional, didn't qualify very well, so I gotta thank Jeremy Allen, Jordan Erickson, Josh Berry, Derek Cash, Daniel Williamson. They put a good setup out, and I made a couple changes to it. So it's just been working out.
Well, excellent job to finish this race in a runner-up slot with a hard-fought battle with the 62 of McCauley at the end. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you next week at Iowa.
Thank you. We'll be there.
All right, folks. Joining us now tonight, one of the newcomers here to the Button Box Shop Super Series, the 0-2 of Jeremy Allen, coming off in a great fashion, taking victory here at Lucas Oil Raceway, leading a total of 109 laps. Was the only lead change on the night, getting around the number 7 of Darrell Hamlin, who led the first 8 laps of this race. And we've seen different times here tonight, a lot of opportunities at restarts. Joe Schaefer to the outside of you for the most part of the night before he got caught up in a caution. Tell us, we did see you doing a little bit of fuel conservation there around the curves. Was that a a concern of you towards the end of this race?
Yeah, about halfway there, we realized that we didn't put enough fuel in it. We don't run these cars too much, so we started with like 13 gallons, which was only about 75 green laps that we figured out, in the race. But it sucks for Joe that he didn't get longer runs because like I said, we're trying to learn this car, and what a way to start out the season. But I think Joe definitely had us on the long run, and probably a couple other guys, probably could have gave us a run for our money on the long run, but we just never got it.
Well, definitely had some good opportunities at restarts, to say the least, here tonight. Next week, we roll out of Lucas Oil into Iowa Speedway for the Iowa Lions Foundation 100 there. Can you tell us about that track? Are you anticipating, have you practiced Iowa yet, or have you run it in another vehicle?
I was a pretty big fan of it in like the trucks there, but I haven't driven in the Super Late, so I don't really know what to expect. But if it's anything like this track was really fun. It's just guys couldn't get their heads out of their butts, man. We, get 6-7 laps into a run, and then caution would come out. And let's just hope that it's better next week, and we can actually get a long run.
Well, tonight you're able to take your Ford EcoBoost machine all the way to victory lane. Is there any thanks or shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, I just want to thank Thomas Hazard for wrecking his way up to the front there and giving me a bunch of cautions, and everyone back on HPM for working on the set. They worked really hard. AJ Bauer, Donut, and Richie, and you guys for putting this on, and the league for having me.
Congratulations here tonight, Jeremy, taking victory at Lucas Oil Raceway.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. As we've had the results up on your screen, the number 02 of Jeremy Allen taking victory, his first debut here for the Button Box Shop Super Series, and he does so in great fashion, leading a total of 109 laps. Richie Davidowitz will win the hard-fought battle off turn 4 against number 62, Cody McCauley, to finish second. McCauley will finish third. Thomas Hazard will finish fourth. Matt Rolfe will round out your top 5. Last week's winner, week number 1, the number 8 of Derek Robinson, will finish 6th. Bill Martin, Michael Gurman, Trevor Edwards, Brandon Wilkinson, your top 10. Looking on back, Craig Bontrager, Paul Fugit, Ian Lane, Matthew Eddy, Mark Royer, Derek Cash, Darrell Hamlin, Derek Holzhausen, Travis Warling, John Ouellette through 20, Hunter Combs, Joe Schaefer, Jordan Erickson, Michael Baxter, Tim Bills, Devin Rogers, Scott Dunlap, Wendell Stratton, Daniel Williamson, Joshua Hart through 30. And your field here tonight, the number 3 of Clay Snyder, Josh Berry, David Krikorian, rounding out the field here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Final shout out to tonight's sponsors, the Button Box Shop. Check them out on Facebook, folks, as Charlie Kuzma doing an excellent job putting together the button boxes that a lot of sim racers and other sim heads alike really enjoy. And again, that's the Button Box Shop. HydesPride.com for quality leather and sheepskin products. Find them on the web, HydesPride.com. Dean Satellite Security, the Car Show, that's Bill Martin, doing shows about car shows. Dunleavy Truck and Trailer Repair, Area 52 Designs. Callaway Investments, next week's sponsor, the Lions Foundation, Lions Club. Toxic Media Solutions, JBM Racing, tonight's sponsor. And Tundra Super Late Models are your series sponsors. Also, a special shout out to Ryan Eckstein of Eckstein Cameras, providing the quality camera angles to be able to showcase the intensity and the efforts by these drivers down on the track. Coming up tomorrow night, we have a championship race, Super Late Models, with the Friday Night Bump and Run Super Late Model Series, the Loose Lug Nuts League. We'll move into Rockingham to finish out their 7-race season, as they will take on for the championship race there. The newcomer Dalton Collins in that series looking to put a dent in the field as he's done the last couple weeks. Saturday night, we'll be at Concord for the Cars eSport Tour. To make sure to find out more information about our lineup, check us out on the web, forgebroadcasting.com. That is going to do it for us this Thursday night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. I'm Dustin Caldwell saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night.